Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. West with the ball. He takes it in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And here's Wall outside. Chicago with the ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. He takes it up and plays it in.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Robinson up top. Hill inside. Smith for 3. They get it back. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. Here's Bowen. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago with the ball. Screen by James. Kicks it out to Giannis. Offline with his 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup, just couldn't knock it down.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. And the tote by LeBron.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
It's Wall with the drive. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now LeBron. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Forget his height. For any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the basket by West.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
There's a screen by Robinson. For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 5.
And nothing gets past LeBron. I mean, makes a play before the clock runs out.
And here's Wall outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's Chicago. Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
And here is LeBron. Following the three-pointer by John Wall. Here's Odom. Over Hill. Pass to Embiid. A putback. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
It's stolen by Odom. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And slam dunk by Odom.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. It's stolen by Odom. James with it. He's picked up by Wall. James looking it over. Wall with the steal. D2 from Hill. Charlotte moving the ball around. Robinson's got space. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Stolen by Robinson. To the left wing. Left side, Wall. Out to Smith. There's the 3. Nice D from Odom.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace.
SGA soars in for the 3-point.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Chicago to start out. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker. Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That rim has a family.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so James will bring it up for Chicago. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And LeBron throws it down.
That is textbook execution of pick-and-roll basketball right there.
Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
And so just over a minute and a half played. West with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's Garnett on the wing. 6 to shoot. At Giannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Screen by Giannis. Al Gervin. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Smith for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I like the pass. Moving it to get a better look.
Screen by Smith. Back to Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Smith defending. Offensive rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Smith.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
First personal foul. First team foul.
West outside. James has a 2-pointer. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia leads by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The summer league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Smith. And then Chicago with the rebound. Here's Flagg. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Taken away by Kirilenko. And it's Smith, top of the key. Finished off the break. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's LeBron. Harper wide open. James. It's another look. Down low. Garnett puts it in.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass. Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's West. Kicks it out to Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. Gervin for 3. It's rebounded by Bosch.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
To the middle. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago substitution. Joel Embiid. Lamar Odom.
59 seconds left in the first half. Chicago trails by 8. For 3, West gets the three-pointer to fall. West has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Booker. Inside. James. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
And here is West. From deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pass to Embiid. Back to West. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Philadelphia has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Flagg throws it down.
Great decision on the pick and roll, giving it up at the right time.
So great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
the inside. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And here we go. Fast break. Flagg's got it. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one's good. Flagg.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flagg helps him when he's in close.
Back to James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
Call that doing some dirty work on the interior. Make full use of that opening.
Now SGA. Nothing on the board. Bosh with it. He's picked up by James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From distance, Shea puts it through.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
To the paint. Here's Bosh. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that one falls for Bosh. And so Bosh nails both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Inside, Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Over in the corner, Kirilenko. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Chicago trails by 3. Embiid the screen. And it's Pippen in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Pippen on the way. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. SGA on the drive. Outside Kirilenko. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kirilenko's got 8.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for West. 8 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up by 3. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's West. Inside, and a lot of tag on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Giddey goes in. Out to Gervin. Here's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Chicago trailing here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Curling. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Way to keep that ball moving right there.
Outside West. Antetokounmpo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Good on the basket.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
West draws the double. Now James. And hit the three. Thompson outside. Thompson with the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Launches it. Can't get it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Ewing. Rebounded by Thompson.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Three. Good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Let's lose a three. He drills the three.
Yeah, he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the three misses.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Trained from outside.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback goal. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. 9 feet out. It misses. Oh, what a play inside.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Out to Ewing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ewing's got his team on the board to start the game for Orlando. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Exploding to the cup. That's the bursting power of Giannis.
Pass to Ewing. Back to Smith. And here is Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Chicago. And is... Going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Pass to LeBron. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, Giannis has always been a willing passer. He drops it right to the screener for the score.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Here's Butler. Screen by Smith. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Gervin. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Garnett, the screen. Gervin attacking. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8 point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8. This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
No one near James as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. To the wing right side. to Smith. All sorts of time. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Giannis inside. And Ewing with the block.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Drains the three-pointer. James has got 5 points so far.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Barry. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you can tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Orlando out in front. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Pass to James. There's a good screen.
What a dunk.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
Up top, Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Giddey, no one around him. Off target from outside. And so here is Chicago. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Barry. Here he goes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Perfect use of the screen and roll. That's just a great basketball play.
On deep, James. It's hauled in by Ewing. Orlando leading. Smith for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando leading by 3. Randall outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so here is Chicago. Down low. Out to Grubin. Pass to James. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Bosch. Now Randall. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
West, right side. The three from LeBron. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 15 points.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how he's slowing down now.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
James looking around. Shoots it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LeBron's got 10 points now just in this quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chicago making a switch here.
First team foul.
19 seconds left now here in the second. Randall outside. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And it's Harper with the rebound. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Orlando leads by only 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago trailing here. Outside, James. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And so here's Orlando. A 2-point game. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Mitchell way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
I like that he passed out instead of forcing his own play there.
Mitchell outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gugliotta. 5 to shoot. Oh, look at that. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. From deep LeBron. And it's Orlando with the rebound. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor a shot.
James on the drive. It's deflected.
Making a close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no slop.
Three-pointer, Randall. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer, Randall. Over to the wing. Here's Gugliotta, and he gets the bucket. And Orlando leads by 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
From deep LeBron. James with another miss. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Orlando. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Chicago calls timeout. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. West outside. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. West has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Handle no good. It's intercepted. And here's Bosh for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Orlando leading by 9. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gugliotta. Excellent D there from Garnett. James left side. Sets up a three. Knocks down the three ball. LeBron's got 22.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Kept alive. Out to Edwards. Bosh the screen. Randall outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch. Not giving the defense any time to react.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Now Randall. Poked away. And stolen by James. And James picks up the foul.
What the fuck?
Foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice and take the charge.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Giddey. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Smith. Butler outside. And there's Butler with the flush.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him moving for a better look.
Screen by Giannis. Three. Good.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
The putback. Muscles for the rebounding. Guides it back in.
Yeah, well, every coach wants to see this play every time. A big effort on the glass wins him the second chance bucket.
Here's Giddey. Rising to the basket.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
Chicago trails by 8. Screen by Giannis. James. Antetokounmpo. Sees him with the putback.
Boxing out, so important. Second chance points can be a backbreaker.
Now Smith. Butler outside. Butler loves the three-point look.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up. Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 10-point game.
We saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Garnett pulls it down. Here's Chicago.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Real good, Smith.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Butler!
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. And he nails the third. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.